It's 6 in the morning and I'm already coding. My coffee is cold, my head hurts, and I've got another binary tree problem to solve before work. Sound familiar? We've all been here hunched over LeetCode puzzles, thinking this is what stands between us and a dream job. LeetCode can feel like a never-ending treadmill. You solve yet another merge two sorted lists problem and wonder when you'll ever use it in your job. Most of us spend our days writing APIs, dealing with databases and fixing bugs, not juggling heaps and balanced trees. Even industry leaders admit that algorithm-heavy interviews tell you little about someone's ability to build real software. Being good at these puzzles is like being good at crosswords. It doesn't make you a writer. Big tech uses them mainly to filter thousands of applicants quickly, and smaller companies copy the format without thinking about whether it suits their needs. That mismatch hits seniors the hardest. Experienced engineers spend their days designing systems, mentoring teams, and tackling technical debt, yet interviews ask them to implement obscure algorithms under a 30-minute time limit. These contrived problems are rarely encountered in the real work. The pressure of the timer doesn't reflect how we actually solve problems, and it leads to performance anxiety. The constant grind leads to burnout. On one blog, a candidate described studying theory and LeetCode for months, solving more than 100 problems, but losing motivation and forgetting the fundamentals. They felt stuck in a cycle. Study, take a break, forget everything, start over. It's easy to spend months preparing and forget why you're doing this at all. You can also fail for reasons beyond your control. These interviews produce many false negatives. Great engineers can freeze up, have a bad day, and get rejected. To the company, that false negative is a low cost, but to you, it's everything. But before you toss away your practice notebook, let's be fair. LeetCode isn't completely useless. It teaches pattern recognition and strengthens your understanding of algorithms. After doing enough problems, you start to see that problem is actually a dynamic programming trick, or a two-pointer approach. It also trains you to think clearly under pressure. So yes, LeetCode can sharpen your mind, but it shouldn't be the only thing you do. Getting good at LeetCode helps you pass the filter, but you need side projects, system design skills, and real-world experience to become a great engineer. So how do we stop LeetCode from killing our passion? Remember your goal. Ask yourself why you're preparing. Without a clear goal, months of study will burn you out. Balance your practice. Do a few LeetCode problems to stay sharp, but also build projects, learn system design, and read about real architectures. If you're a hiring manager, adopt more realistic interview formats. Give candidates tasks that mimic real work, like debugging existing code or discussing trade-offs. And above all, protect your mental health. Accept that the interview process is a blunt tool. Failing LeetCode doesn't define your worth. Take breaks, stay motivated, and don't let a random tree problem steal your love for coding. At the end of the day, we didn't become engineers to solve textbook puzzles. We came to build things that matter. If you like the content of this video, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.